Question of the week. What are some of the possible consequences of having a land-based tax rather than upfront stamp duty? Once opted in for the annual land tax, future buyers cannot then opt to pay upfront stamp duty on a property purchase. So here are some scenarios that may occur over the coming months and years that you want to consider before making that decision. It may cause a boom in the property market. There may be a rush on people wanting to purchase freestanding homes as an investment to avoid the annual large land tax bill. Buyers wanting to buy a home for the next 5 to 10 years may opt for a property-based tax, as they will be financially better off in the short term, as they will pay less as an average each year over the next 5 to 10 years. People, on the other hand, not wanting to buy a property for the short term will try and stay there for over the next 40 years these days, and it's not as common. If the property is going to be a long-term property investment, you would be financially better off paying the upfront stamp duty. Younger couples buying their first home or upsizing with a minimal deposit may prefer the property tax, as they'll have more deposit, which will give them greater borrowing capacity to purchase a more desirable home. The thing to consider in the coming years is who the next buyer may be for that property. If you opt for an annual land tax because you only want to stay there for a few years, when you come to sell that property in a few years, your property may not appeal to the long-term buyer or investor, as it will then be costing them more each year to hold that property in the future. Your home may appeal to less buyers in the future, as the land tax choice has already been made for them, and long-term buyers may want to opt for that upfront stamp duty. Rents could increase due to larger annual property taxes, and therefore less incentive to invest in property in New South Wales, leading to less properties available for rent and pushing up the current rentals. People move more freely these days, so more incentive to move to a larger home than go through the major tasks of a renovation or extension. Possible more incentive for people to downsize from their larger homes in the future. And more incentive for people to buy, renovate and flip properties for profit. So it may create a new market there. These are broad-based assumptions, and every individual's circumstances will be different. So you should weigh up the decision so you can make an informed, long-term decision rather than paying less up front just automatically. What we do know is there will be uncertainty and opportunity ahead. Please contact me should you have any questions regarding the stamp duty changes.
For more information, call us or visit our website